talked about this acronym called GLUE conversations, which are essentially conversations that are geared towards God, which is the G, obviously, life, universe, and then everything else. So his point was that, when we're younger, probably like, still children and innocent and looking at the world from a very point of view, we used to have like deep conversations, what we wanted to be, where does this come from? And it's kind of paradoxical because when we're younger, people like look at you like, oh, they're just having nonsense conversations. But now that like we're older and we're in adulthood, it's really those conversations we need all the more, I feel. And it's not even just about spirituality. It's like that existential, like, and I think that's why the acronym is God, life, universe, like purpose,
Mhm.
value, meaning. Why are we here? And I think that's something that's been on my mind a while because honestly, outside of a handful of people, really, those conversations are kind of non-existent. And it's almost to the point where at times I'll get a little bitter that we're not talking in depth. And it's usually for one of two reasons. One, I don't want to be that guy that, oh, he's bringing up this talk about life or the universe or God, and then it gives that attitude of he's holier than thou.
Right. Mhm.
And I also don't want to, be that person that makes people uncomfortable as well too, because for a lot of people, it's not something that they want to talk about. So that's been something that's kind of been on my mind, having those really deep, meaningful conversations. Like, enough talk about the weather. Yeah, we can talk about the Lakers not making the playoffs. That's great, and it's nice.
That's not great.
Yes, yeah, next year. But those are fine. Like, I have those convos.
Yeah.
I like to joke. I like there's a time to mess around, but I feel like in general, those in-depth convos, especially outside of like a spiritual meeting or youth meeting, it's really, and maybe you can relate that you can really only have deep convos with really a handful of people that you feel are that fairly understand
Yeah.
where you're coming from.